What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS, and today we actually have a dual comm with a very good friend of mine. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Takeaway here.
Now, if you guys don't remember Takeaway, many months ago, we went ahead and my first NCAA video, link will be down in the description in case you guys want to check that out. We went ahead and played a game. I had UConn, he had Oregon. It was a very good game, which he ended up winning. One question, Takeaway. The people demand to know, why are you afraid of my Huskies? You've been ducking me ever since.
Nah, man, we can get that in, man.
If you guys
played good though, man.
If you guys don't know, Takeaway is very well known in the Madden community as a tournament player. He also uploads, videos to YouTube. So definitely check out his channel. You should see an annotation on your screen. Also, you will see a link in the description. You definitely want to go ahead and check out his channel. Show some love. He has an amazing, resume of just, being in tournaments and doing pretty well in whichever tournaments he attend. On, also his Virgin Gaming and all that stuff is really good. So definitely check out his content and all that good stuff. So as a tournament, somebody who's known as a tournament player, what are your overall thoughts of Madden this year?
This game, talking about that, anybody could really beat anybody. This game, if you good, it's very hard to separate yourself. I guess that's what one of the developers' goal was this year, making the game where anybody could compete. Because from the best player this year, I don't know who's the best player, but it's not far from the average Madden player. I mean, any given day, you could just lose flat out.
Yeah, I've played people, and it definitely shows how this year's Madden has been, I think, one of the easiest to learn and get a hang of.
Yep.
Madden is easy when you see me creep up in the top 100. That's never happened. You got GS in the top 100, your game is easy. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that way, if you ask me.
Yeah, it shouldn't at all.
Yeah, a lot of things are just... This is probably one of the most glitchiest Maddens since... 08 Madden, you remember jetpacking?
I didn't even play 08. That's when I started playing. I had just got the game in about February that year. And
you didn't even really know about it.
Yeah, I didn't at all.
It was super glitchy. That was jetpacking, the being able to read a defense, the ability to they had the DE contained super nano blitz.
Oh man, I remember playing with the Patriots. That's the team that everybody played with, because I used to just get on and... The
99 Patriots. 99 overall Patriots. Randy Moss, Dante Stallworth.
Yes.
Tom Brady.
I used to play with them, and my record was about, probably 20 wins and about 50 losses. Every game I was losing, I would just quit out. So, I was awful. I ain't know nothing about that game.
Yeah, this year, on how it is on current gen, next gen, they changed everything.
They did.
Everything has changed, but on PS3 and Xbox, running, being able to juke people is easy as hell. Trucking anybody is super easy.
Wow.
The stiff arm.
Yeah.
You know the stiff arm I'm talking about?
I've been watching some video I see, man.
Oh my god. It's that right there alone is by far the most glitchiest thing probably in Madden history I've ever seen.
Yeah,
over a nano blitz, over anything. They don't stop momentum. When you truck somebody, you truck them, it slows you down for 2 seconds.
They just
when you juke somebody, you kind of swerve out of the way, it slows your momentum. Mm-hmm. The stiff arm this year, Marshawn Lynch still runs full speed and you just drop to the ground.
Wow.
It's crazy this year.
Oh man.
But as far as your channel and content, what is it that once they go on ahead and subscribe, what they should do? Let them know what they can expect.
I could definitely expect from a tournament player. I tend to put up saloon games and games like that because that's not my style anymore, and I always hear people glitching and booting you out of games, and I'm not trying to deal with that. So I try to bring you competitive games. That's it, and tips daily.
Yeah, that's always a good thing, because no matter how glitchy Madden is, there's always a way to be able to improve your game, and it's always good to be able to get some tips from somebody who is really competitive like that. Like, there's such a big difference between a GS tip and a competitive tip. You know what I mean? There's such a huge difference. Like, my tip might be, hey, when you do a toss play, you can probably squeeze through the A gap. These competitive tips, man, they be doing some super glitchy stuff, man.
But in that time in the live,
yeah. See, I've never in my life have I ever spent like time in like, I always practiced in game. Like, I never really went to practice mode and try other stuff. And in case you guys don't know, Takeaway he will forever be known as the guy who created the YouTube A gap, they call it. What is the 4-3 under fire slice special block, whatever the hell it is?
4-3 over plus, man.
4-3 over plus. How were you? Because I think we talked about it one time, like during an Xbox Live. You said you discovered it just randomly in the game, right?
Just randomly practicing and just shifting my line, and it had came in one time, right? But I kind of thought it was a little fake, and I told the dude to come out and run the same exact play and the same slide protection he did, and it came in again. So I was like, oh man, this is not real at all.
If you went to the Madden challenge, you would have destroyed it. It wasn't out there. People didn't know yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had
would have been unstoppable, because it was literally unslidable.
Yes, I gave it to I was in the crew Madden Daily and them, Lights Out, Pete, and I had gave them the blitz to go to the tournament, but unfortunately they lost. I think like second round, but they played a very great player. They played Warhawk, and that particular blitz against that type of offense, it didn't work that good. So it was very unfortunate for them to play Warhawk the first round or whatever, So kind of didn't go far, because obviously you played a great player and it didn't match up well with it.
Man, can you imagine going to a tournament, being the only one who knows a blitz that it was unstoppable? It took people weeks, or like a week or 2 weeks, to figure out how to stop it. But once it hit YouTube, everybody was doing it.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know you, and I hated you. I was like, who in the world would post this? Because I remember the first time I've ever seen it. It was coming in, and I was like, oh, okay, hit me with some A guys. Then he continuously did it, and I'm like, this dude must be a developer. He must know something. He is blitzing me, and I cannot stop it. And then obviously I ask around. I'm like, yo, there's this blitz I couldn't stop. They're like, oh, that's the Takeaway YouTube blitz.
It was rough,
like,
man.
Really? Somebody done found the blitz and just gave it to them? That's how nice of a guy you are, man. Found an unstoppable blitz and gave it to the world.
Yeah, man.
That's what you guys can expect from Takeaway, man. Such a nice. If I find an unstoppable blitz, I'm keeping it to my damn self. I ain't telling nobody.
If it's a Madden challenge, I find another crazy blitz like that this year, son. Most definitely believe I'm keeping it.
Oh, it's a different story. You can't give it to the people this year.
I'm 18 now. I get to go to the tournament. I couldn't go to the challenge last year because I was 17 at the time. So, I mean,
yeah, that's what prevents him, I think, a lot from like going to like a lot of tournaments, because they're like age restricted.
Yeah.
And I know that has prevented him from being able to do some things. But now that he's of age, you can definitely, like, if you guys never heard of the name Takeaway, like if you know anybody affiliated with Madden on a competitive level, whether they're a watcher or they're a player, you name Takeaway, they would definitely know who he is. So again, definitely go on ahead and check him out. Definitely, when you guys go to his videos, leave in the comment section. He's still ducking my Huskies, y'all. He's been ducking my Huskies ever since. I don't want to give the results of the game, because in case you guys might want to watch it, but he knows what's up with these Huskies. He knows.
I don't got a college team, so I might bring out Bama on you.
Oh, you see how he cheated? I'm gonna have to go on ahead and get Auburn then, because he want to be cheating.
Oh man, talking about that game.
Yeah, he wanted to go. That was a good game, man. For my first time.
It was
my first time. I was actually like introduced to you within like that week, and we got to know each other. It's like, oh, he's definitely a cool dude, and you gave me some blitzes that I was running NCAA that helped me a lot. You know, he definitely does eBooks, and I could say anything that he puts out is legit. Like if you go back to my NCAA gameplays, you'll hear me saying I was running a couple blitzes from like 3-3-5, a couple of quarters. Like he got blitzes from like coverage formations. You know what I mean? Not just your standard 4-3. Like I was running blitzes out of quarter and 3-3-5 that was putting in work. So he also does that stuff if anybody's into trying to up your game to the next level. But we're gonna go on ahead and wrap up this video. Before we do so, you want to go on ahead and say anything to the people?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to give a shout out to you, man. I appreciate you giving me this shout out, man. Much love. And for those of you that's coming to check out my channel, I mean, you won't be disappointed. I took a little break, had school. I mean, my last day of school is this Tuesday coming up, so I'll be uploading more, and just stay tuned.
And make sure you let him know. Stop ducking my Huskies. You've been ducking for months.
Ah, man.
As soon as I bring up the Huskies, takeaways nowhere to be found. I'm just saying. He be in a party chat having a good old time. I roll up in there, the Debo voice like, what you got on my Huskies? And takeaway nowhere to be found.
You get my Bama, man.
Ducking my Huskies, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed, man. Definitely go on ahead and check him out. I definitely personally recommend him. Good friend of mine. He's definitely good content. He's going to start cranking out videos and not just, ranked matches like I do. He's got matches with, true meaning behind it, like playing for money and stuff like that. So those games are always fun to watch because, they would do whatever it is they got to do to win some money. So you see competition over there. So definitely go on ahead and check it out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Like I said, go on ahead and show some love. We are out. Peace.
All right.